Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get it popping. Florida State versus Kennesaw State. Regional battle. Shouldn't be too close. Um, we are going through. Last game we kind of played with quarterbacks. Got to work on maybe some of their animations. I don't really love a lot of the other guys. Beside in Turban, I don't really love him either, but he's the best guy that I have. Uh, Started as a 3-star. I've got some points I earned with him already, but we're not gonna do anything with him yet. Salmon may have some extra points now. Liddell Hunter, we're waiting to get him one more point so we can boost his speed just a little bit more. That'll get us up to a 94 on his speed right there. Bill Avon is there. This should be a fairly easy game as well. I'm going to look at our schedule also. We are independent. I moved Florida State out just because I don't care about the conference title games. I just saw last time 52-6 over Jacksonville State. Kennesaw State get some cupcakes to start, and then we're going right into the rivalry game against Miami. They've got Andy Sharp. We've got Florida State against LSU. We've got Notre Dame. All these teams have lost a game. They were higher for Michigan State. Should be a good game on the road. I'm sure they'll play me well. Middle 10 back to Cupcake City. Arizona State had a rivalry with them. Beat them in a national title game before. Lost on their field. Played them in a national semifinal before. A lot of stuff. Washington State, Cupcake kind of. They could be good, but we're visiting them, and anything can happen. At Houston, anything could happen. San Diego State, my last team I was at, put them on the schedule. I'll see either James Goda or Mitchell Vernon there, probably James Goda. And close it up, rivalry game against Florida. Florida's beaten me before, so yeah, that's our schedule. Let's get to it. Giant, the white pants, heritage. White pants, white helmet, Hornet socks. Kennesaw State jersey. Look at these guys. They should be hard. They're kind of worth a pick, even if they kind of stink.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in
beat this Florida State team in the playoffs last year.
Yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Seminoles will get us started with the opening kickoff.
Kicking it off, here we go.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kennesaw State's offense will go on the attack first. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man. He's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the second
It's happening. Fat boy.
Trying to make life miserable for this offense. To throw, it's Montgomery.
Get around anytime you
And
want.
the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So Florida State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to...
Simon. Close strike. Love to see it.
He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They get enough rush.
3 sacks.
Pays off the sack at the 20. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Trying play action.
Bradbury, 3 sacks this game. Jesus. What are they doing?
Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
On 3rd and long,
Get off me. 4 sacks in the first quarter for this guy. What the fuck is going on?
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out.
Look, I know it's a squash match here, but god damn.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end.
It wasn't breaking through the line like this against the last team I played, freaking Jacksonville State.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. The inside handoff. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Seminoles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Turbin. Snagged in the middle, it's Hunter. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route. Then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to keep it in the air.
Salmon strikes.
Touchdown, Florida State.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
They'll put with this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much.
They got a positive yard. That's crazy.
26, a gain of 1. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Hauls it in.
Mod.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield. It's Montgomery. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26
just damn near one of my cornerbacks. That's great.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down.
Bradbury.
Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, the quick spin move.
And no fumble right there.
On the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
See how they're lucky they leave the injury bug up there, so they run play over there you can't see.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal.
We'll get him.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at
Half
the
sacks.
17.
He's gonna win that fucking trophy.
Offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like.
Oh, I thought he bought a brick.
That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum, but unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leiter, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Washington. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans.
That's the same play at the interception.
Guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A first down for the offense. Give to the back. Finding an escape route. Got enough for the first, and he's
that guy's like, oh, right there.
Get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it first and 10. Got his man on the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
Touchdown, Seminoles! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Daly. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping through the defense. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Montgomery. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Kennesaw State right back to work. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Looking to throw for it.
Has to know. Super quick off the edge.
Knocking down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
He's going to the league. Wow, look at his collarbone. He might be out for a while.
Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Oh, they're after him. He's got his man. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
How the fuck?
He will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Oh my God, super inact.
Taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
This QB and his receiver really have found a nice rhythm early in this game. They've already linked up for a couple scores, so no surprise here before the end of the 1st half. They're looking for more, but give the defense credit when it's due. Nice job forcing an incompletion.
We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
You just feel like throughout the course of this game, this guy's just going to have to make plays like this, right? Things aren't always going to be perfect, and protection's not going to be ideal. You're going to have to play with some effort, make some scrambles, make some things happen when plays break down, and at least try to put your offense in good positions. Wasn't able to get the 1st down there, but now he makes this decision a little more interesting here on 4th.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Back to pass, it's Turbin. Makes the catch, it's Vaughn. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Seminoles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
Salmon, yes, sir.
Touchdown, no! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And he got the cut,
And with
which
that
is
score,
like perfect
this
for that
thing is
route.
getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their
Taking out
way,
my
now
kicker
they
down
finish
to
the
win
half
bad.
like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return.
The microphone seems
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll run it from the gun. Quick spin on the run. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the catch. Powers through the defender. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. On the move from inside his 5.
Let's get it popping.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Got the first down.
Backlund, tough.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. To the ground, he's got it again.
Nothing.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Let's go, Hearns.
The catch on the left. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Noles have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Turbin. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Grabbed in the middle. It's Reese. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Noles have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's moving out of the pocket. The throw. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped
Awful.
for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work.
Well, everybody's listening.
Looking to throw on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Wants to go up top. Floats it out in space. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass.
Get off me.
Throws to the wideout.
Get the fuck.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
After taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. 3rd quarter, you've got
This
lots of
D-line.
time.
Oh,
You need to
fuck,
throw
Bradbury's
the football
hurt.
to get back in this thing.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to pass. It's Montgomery. Here's the pressure.
Gastineau again. Jesus, 10 sacks. Rose will return soon. Okay.
Everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll go to the ground. Hard running there.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield.
These are nice.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida State. And this dude is spinning flaming spears everywhere, and he is cutting
Probably even
this
cheering.
defense.
You're going to have Noel Nation doing the chop, getting excited, getting jacked up about this guy, because this is the kind of day that starts to bring even more momentum to this spot. Now you got a quarterback that you can really trust.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Quarterback on the keeper. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse.
Salmon.
Touchdown Seminoles! Stealing a score on special teams. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the sixth time tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. The give out of the gun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air. It's Turbin. That's reeled in. It's Avant. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Touchdown, no! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Wake Forest is dominating this one, thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 17 over Wyoming. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man downfield. That's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Running to Green.
Get off me.
He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And man, what great effort. You could tell he was fighting, scratching, breaking tackles. The problem is when you give all those second efforts and you got all those guys holding you up, slowing you down, now that football becomes vulnerable. You can punch it out. Defense punches the football out, lands on top of it. Nice momentum swing for this defense.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. 1st and goal from the 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under fire. Back's got it. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something to win it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Gann.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away.
Great.
That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started.
I gotta buy a new controller.
Deep in his own end. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Turbin. Caught over the middle. It's Bowie. How about that effort?
He's the backup, and he's like, he runs better than the 98 speed guy, because I don't think he has like change directions. He's just like straight line fast.
Running backs got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Avant. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Bowie. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. That's caught. It's Hunter. There he goes. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Right back to the well. Can't get him to the ground. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense defines and stands on the result of the play. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's how you get a big dub right there.
Some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We're 2-0.
Should I start at moving stuff again?
All right, y'all.